Hello guys, it's Youmuus here, and today we're going to be playing Bingo with Jhin's KIT. I'm not even sure if that's his name yet, but everyone's calling him Jhin, so I'm going to call him Jhin. This is KIT Bingo. I saw this on Reddit, thought it'd be really fun to do. Let's bring up the Reddit post here. Here's the Reddit post. The guy put a bunch of the things, and basically, the more out there the mechanic is, the higher points it is. And the more normal it is, the less points it is. And we can play along with some viewers, and you guys can leave some comments on which one you think I got right, which ones you guys think are gonna be incorporated. So yeah, here's some of his pretty cool stuff. And now let's take a look at mine. I just hopped in Photoshop and made it myself. I'll be sure to link the bingo board in the description so you guys can make one yourself. Here's a look at. First up, let's do all the easy ones. AD and AP, so I have 1 point for each of them. I'm splitting the difference there. He's gonna be one of those, unless he's hybrid. If he's hybrid, I don't get any points, so that kind of sucks. Or maybe if he's hybrid, I get 2 points. I don't know. I'll let you guys leave a comment. Maybe I'll follow up on this video on when his kit comes out and see how many points I get. I also think he has a root. Because, I don't know, I just thought it was the out there CC. I could have just said he has CC, but generally every single champion in the game has CC, so that would be a little bit too easy. Also, I'm thinking he's an assassin. A lot of people are saying he's an AD carry, but I don't know, he looks like an assassin to me. I hope he's an assassin, as I'm personally an assassin player. He has high base move speed. Oh, we're going on to down here. He has high base move speed. Pretty standard for melees and stuff and new champions. When's the last champion Riot released that has a low move speed? I think Azir, but that's only because he got nerfed. Yeah, he started off at like 340 move speed, but yeah, all new champions have pretty good move speed when they come out. He has a skill shot, also pretty standard one. He's probably gonna have a skill shot. Riot doesn't like doing any more point and click champions. He's friends with Shaco. Of course, they're both serial killers and dudes, so he's probably friends with Shaco. So that'll probably be on his like friends page, and his rivals are probably like, I don't know, I guess Piltover people trying to catch the serial killer. Maybe he's the serial killer of Piltover. I don't know. Seems like a good idea. Up here, saying he's ranged. This is the easier one to pick. I'm guessing he's kind of being like Kindred or maybe something like Grace, where he's like a bursty AD carry kind of dude that maybe goes jungle or top. Pretty standard stuff, but yeah. I do have one later on here that's saying he's melee, but we'll get onto that later. AP, just in case he's AP. And blink/dash, because of course all new champions have mobility. I would be really surprised if this guy didn't have some sort of blink/dash. Percent damage, again, every champion has percent damage by now, so yeah. And if this is for if he's an assassin, he's probably gonna have some counterplay. Riot doesn't like releasing any more like assassins like Rengar and such, so he's probably gonna have some sort of easily outplayable thing, like maybe while he's assassinating you, if you press these 3 buttons correctly, like he flies off you. I don't know, like there's probably some gimmick that you could probably beat him with if you're good enough. And then let's get on to the better ones, the 2-pointers. This one's probably out there, but I'm guessing his ult is targeted. Oh, also I didn't go over, he has GPQ. I think his gun is not going to be his primary auto attacker, and it's going to be like something he pulls out for one shot. I don't know, that's just my thought. Onto the 2-pointers, I'm going to guess his ult is targeted. The last targeted ult that came out was like Syndra or something. So there hasn't been a targeted ult for a while, has there? I'm trying to think back now. Yeah, there hasn't been a targeted ult for a while. I think he's going to have a targeted ult. Just to... It'll actually be diverse now if he has a targeted ult. Because there's not many champions with targeted ults anymore. Mainly Veigar Syndra. When he kills his enemies as the new death animation, I'm thinking when he kills them, maybe they burst into a tree or something. Or like Sona, their soul comes out. Has like a new death animation that's pretty cool. Like the Team Fire and Ice kind of things. It seems like Riot's... dabbling a little bit more into the death animations. He has Invis. I think this is probably gonna be assassin with Invis. Like probably not some sort of crazy Invis, but something similar to Shaco Q, where it is pretty powerful. Like something in that. I can't think of how it would be. Like maybe if like he enters a bush, he gains 3 seconds of invisibility. That would be pretty cool. Kind of like Rengar Shaco combined. Down here we have Golden Kit. I think he's gonna have some sort of gold passive, as in like Draven, where if he gets a kill, he gets some gold. Maybe periodically the map like marks people like Garen or Kindred, where he marks people and if he kills them, he gets like double gold or something. Something crazy, like something about gold in this kit. Or maybe like if he kills like every cannon minion, he gets double gold or something. I don't know. Or if he like hits a harass ability, he gets some extra gold. Some cool stuff. Has a built-in spell feat, so that'll be pretty cool. Down here, I'm guessing he's gonna only have one skill shot, because with his pistol, I'm thinking most of his abilities are targeted and such. So this one says he has a skill shot, meaning if he gets 2 skill shots, I get a point here. This one's saying he has 1 skill shot. If he has 1 skill shot, I get a point. So yeah, I don't know. That one's pretty out there, but I don't know. I have a gut feeling. He has 2 forms. This one's pretty out there too. Actually, should these be switched? Nah. 2 forms is actually pretty viable, I think. I think he has 2 forms just because of all the theories going around about his mask actually being on his back, and that's not really his front and everything. So I think he does have 2 forms somehow. And it's been a while since they released a 2-form champion. When was the last time? Oh, Rek'Sai? Alright, it's not that long of a while, but maybe, yeah. So, I don't know. I think he has 2 forms. I think he has passive on skill. The developer of this guy also made like Vi, Gnar, Echo, all these champions with passives in their kit. So I think he has a passive on one of his skill. Probably going to be like one of Kindred's abilities where he can use it and there's still a passive on there. So I don't know what a passive would be. Passive might be some of this stuff. So hopefully it is. Last one, I'm going to say he has a Flea in kit. The Reddit one said he has Fear in kit, and the Fear mechanic only means fearing minions. So I'm going to guess he has Flee. Flee is when you scare away enemy champions. Like, Fiddlesticks doesn't have a Fear, Fiddlesticks has a Flee. Nocturne doesn't have a Fear, he has a Flee. I don't know, it's like pretty weird wording, but if you look up the wiki, it's actually called Flee and not Fear. Only champion with Fear is Volibear, because he can fear minions, specifically minions. I think Darius has a Fear too now with his ult, actually, if he executes. So actually 2 champions then. Alright, on to the more like out there ones. We have damage ult. There hasn't been like a damage ultimate for champions in so long. What was the last champion that was released? Alawi. Alawi was kind of damage, but I think his ultimate's gonna be like pure damage. Something like Vigar, Syndra, maybe Zed or Yasuo, something of this pure damage. There's been so many champions with utility ults lately, like Tom Kench, Kalista, all of these ults which don't do any damage. Rek'Sai, who else? Kindred. See, all these champions ults don't do damage. Riot's trying to move away from the damage ults, and I think he's going to have a damage ult, though. Also, I'm thinking he's melee. I'm thinking he's kind of like Gangplank, where he only pulls out his gun for like 1 shot. Because I don't know why, I'm not feeling him as a AD carry. A lot of people using his ADC, I'm not feeling the ADC for him, you know. If he's AC, that would be pretty cool, but probably won't play him that much, so I really hope he's not a ADC. One down here is has an execute. I feel since he has a gun and everything, and he's an assassin, I feel in my opinion, he probably has some sort of execute in his kit, either through his ult or ability. That's just a pretty standard one. Armor Shred in kit. This one dates back to a forum post where some guy said he's gonna, like, he made up a champion Deadeye where attack speed actually becomes armor pen, which is really awesome concept. So that's why I put this one in here, because if he's like that slow snipery one-shot assassin, building attack speed on him wouldn't be very cool or whatever. So he's probably gonna have some sort of armor shred in his kit, so he can do those one-shots and such and kill the squishies. And then last one is new attack speed scaling. Like I said, kind of similar. These two kind of tie together. I'm thinking if you buy attack speed on this guy, he gets armor shred instead. So kind of like if you buy like a Triforce, the attack speed becomes 10% armor shred, and that would be pretty cool because he'll be like a really bursty champion then. And some items that give both attack speed and damage are very good on him. I think it's only Triforce and Bork though, so maybe he'll be really good with Triforce and Bork. Bork doing both percent damage and armor shred and percent health and everything. Really cool. With the execute that I think he has. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave in the comments what you think's in this kit. I'll read through all the comments. I'll talk to you guys. Tell me which one of these you think will actually be in, and which one do you guys think is ridiculous and won't be in here. What would you swap out? What would you put where? You can either send me a picture or a guyzo of you making one yourself, or you can always put 12 1, so you do 1 AD, enter 1 assassin, enter, and then keep doing that, and I would look to it too. Yeah, I think it's something really fun to do. Shout out to the guy on Reddit who actually did this. That's about it for this video. It's Youmuus signing out. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.